most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Juklo.
Hey, good morning, everyone. It is another chilly start out there. Temperatures in the 20s. Yesterday, hopefully you enjoyed being above freezing for the first time since back on Friday morning. Today, we're going to be well above that 32-degree mark as highs are heading for the mid-40s this afternoon. And the difference between today and tomorrow, not just the temperature, but the sky cover. We will enjoy plenty of sunshine today, despite the stubborn clouds from yesterday. Right now, we are looking at mostly clear skies over Hershey. Pretty quiet out there. Winds are calm, but the clearing skies overnight and the calming wind did really allow temperatures to drop in some places down into the low 20s. We're in the mid-20s right now over downtown Lancaster, 25 degrees. It is a starry night out there, and we are looking at just a few clouds trying to move in from the north here later this morning. Temperatures, you can see everybody pretty much in the 20s, ranging anywhere from 20 degrees in York to 29 in Tower City. We're at 28 at HIA, same in Carlisle, a little cooler as is typical in Louisville and up toward Lewistown. Right now checking in at 25 degrees. So I showed you this map yesterday, and I was telling you that we're going to start to draw in milder air from the south. We were talking about highs in the 50s and 60s along the Gulf Coast. Well, look where that is now. Atlanta expected to reach 57 degrees today. Meanwhile, 70s making a comeback now across southern Florida and right along the Gulf Coast. So locally, we'll be in the mid-40s, but by the time we push into Friday, yeah, we're going to be tapping into 50s ourselves, and that'll be the first time in about 3 weeks that will have made it past the 50-degree mark. So that's going to feel pretty nice. Satellite radar is pretty quiet. We're not tracking anything on a radar, just mainly a few clouds trying to move in from the north, but this is nothing like what we saw yesterday. We are still expecting mostly sunny skies today. That in combination with a southwest breeze will help to warm us up into the mid-40s. There is an area of some snow up to the north along the Great Lakes into Toronto and southern Canada, but this is actually with a warm front that is lifting up to the north, so that's going to move away from us. And on the other side of that warm front, we're talking about milder air streaming in from the south. So high pressure is pretty much right over top of us, and you can see there is that warm front. I drew it for you right there. As that continues to lift off to the north, this area of high pressure lifts off to the south and east. That will draw in this southwest wind, and that will really stick around for the rest of the work week. And notice again how quiet it is across the eastern half of the country. All the storminess remains well off to the west over the Rockies and Pacific Northwest. So it's going to take some time for that to get here, but unfortunately it still looks like by the time it does, it will just in time for our New Year's Eve celebration. So PrecisionCast, all quiet here throughout this morning and this afternoon. In fact, this afternoon, good luck finding a cloud in the sky. It really will be a spectacular looking day today. Now tonight with clear skies again, I do expect us to drop into the 20s one more time, but then tomorrow afternoon we are back into the upper 40s. By the time we push into Friday morning, most of us will bottom out in the 30s, and then by the time we push into Friday afternoon, that's when we finally get above the 50-degree mark. Just barely though. So we are still talking about weekend rain. Notice as we head into Friday, we're still dry. Just a few more clouds by Friday afternoon, but it really will still be a stellar day. By the time we push into Saturday morning, the clouds start to thicken up, and notice by the time we push into Saturday afternoon, that's when the leading edge of the rain moves on in. And we're starting to see everything kind of come together now, really honing in on Saturday afternoon into Saturday evening, New Year's Eve, for the steadiest rain. If we are lucky, we could see the rain if it moves ahead of schedule. Maybe the worst of it exit by midnight, but right now I'd still plan for damp weather. The good news, though, is that right now New Year's Day continues to trend drier. It looks like aside from a passing morning shower, New Year's Day will be dry, and that will continue into Monday, and it's still going to be mild even behind that system. So we're looking at a lot of sunshine today, a lot of sunshine tomorrow. We're back above 50 degrees on Friday. We are looking at rain moving in for New Year's Eve, likely arriving sometime during the afternoon, sticking around through the evening, and then Taylor, that rain exits for New Year's Day. And look, even into early next week, we're mild, but yet another chance for rain then as we head into next Tuesday. So from here on out, until further notice, it is mild and it is wet at times as we usher in the new year.